What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 678 of Community Universe Mode and edition number 10. Finally making it to double digits for Crossfire back after a couple of weeks off, and certainly looking forward to tonight's card, guys, as we are just a week away from the Crossfire exclusive pay-per-view event, Exodus. That's right, this is the go-home show, starting off hot and heavy triple threat action as Brett Angel, Lance Romance, and Billy Shaw gonna tear it up inside of the wrestling ring. And this match coming to us as a part of a bit of a test here tonight of the three men who will be involved in the #1 contenders triple threat match at Exodus, being Brett Angel, Ryan Kent, and Josh Wolf. Each man going to be involved in their own respective triple threat match here tonight. As the show goes on, the stipulations will change. Ryan Kent's triple threat going to be a falls count anywhere match, whereas Josh Wolf's will be anything goes, hardcore, extreme rules. See how they fare in the environment. And of course, Billy Shaw and Lance Romance, we now know, will go one-on-one in Exodus, so a chance for them to get their hands on each other. But so far, looks like they're trying to outdo one another instead by targeting Brett Angel. Ooh, chucked out of the ring. Angel cleaning house. Yeah, Lance Romance, we all know, made his debut at the top of the month, sending shockwaves throughout CMV when he defeated global champion Ace Reeves, though it wasn't clean. I mean, still, what a way to debut, beating the world champion on your first night. But a week later, his momentum was shut down by Billy Shaw. And Lance Romance, who just body splashed Angel almost in half on the apron. Lance Romance, not taking too kindly to that, has been on Billy Shaw's rear end these last few weeks. Gonna get his chance for redemption at Exodus. Would be another big win in the books for Lance Romance here tonight, though, if he can defeat Brett Angel, a four-time world champion who's looking for maybe his fifth. Because yes, that triple threat match at Exodus with Ryan Kent and Josh Wolf is for #1 contendership. The winner will get a shot at whomever leaves Exodus, either Pierre Thompson or Ace Reeves as champion. Look at Brett Angel getting some revenge as he gives Lance Romance a taste of his own medicine. Body splash on the apron. Billy Shaw back in the ring, taunting Brett Angel. Gonna get cut off by Lance Romance, though, with a gut wrench suplex. Big old clothesline off the waistlock. Tonight's main event, guys, going to be a doozy. The big dog prime time. Pierre Thompson, the Impact player, going to step into a ring for the first time since Ascendance as he prepares to challenge Ace Reeves at Exodus for the Global Championship. Mixed tag in our main event, though, as Pierre Thompson and Women's Champion Kelsey Hayes will take on Global Champion Ace Reeves and Danielle Davis. Wow, Brett Angel actually targeting the referee to break that pin, which would have been a 3 count. Well over a 3 count. Lance Romance head there on Billy Shaw, but Angel elbowing the referee in the back of the head, and now we get a Romance bomb, but no one to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A 7 count. Lance Romance just effectively pinned both of his opponents here, but the referee was recovering from that elbow. I guess good move by Brett Angel, who now targets the shoulder of Lance Romance, trying to break it off. Billy Shaw coming up from behind. Brett Angel goes for a kick, though. The Texas Dream says, "You, brother." Spins him around, busting the Outcast open. That veteran instinct, though, going to have him roll to the outside where he cannot be pinned, cannot be submitted, but there are no countouts. Billy Shaw going to flex for these fans in the front row. Romance on the other side of the ring, picking himself up using the apron. Back into the ring goes Angel. Billy Shaw in hot pursuit, but here comes Lance Romance to rue the day. Nice counter by Billy Shaw, collapsing down on top of Romance. Will Billy Shaw take another victory from Lance Romance? Flashback with that pile driver, and he might have it. Nearly does. Remember in their last match one-on-one, it took 2 of those in a row for Billy Shaw to put down Lance Romance. So Just one of them not going to be enough here tonight. Angel making a target of the arms in this match. Goes for a hook to the jaw. Billy Shaw reverses form, smashing a jawbreaker. Timber! The four-time unmatched world champion again has to roll to the outside. Romance forearm smash has Shaw wobbly. Enzu lariat, and look at the ring. All to Lance Romance. Gonna show off his strength. Gut wrench powerbomb. Into the pin he goes. Will that be enough? Brett Angel scurrying to his feet. Didn't matter though. Billy Shaw out on his own. Threatens a punch, does Billy Shaw, while Brett Angel taunts. Reel him in, DDT. Look at Angel just skirting around, waiting for his shot, and now he's going to take it. Vintage Angel. Hooks the leg. One. Only a one count, though. Nobody's denying that it's been a rough few years for Brett Angel, but that could really all change at Exodus if he can become #1 contender. The Elevator. Long way down for Billy Shaw, but can Angel collect himself in time? Lance Romance waking up while Angel drops the leg. Gonna do it again, just completely ignoring Lance Romance. Now gonna jump Angel from behind. Single knee backbreaker. Not just one though, two of them to devastating effect. Scoop slam reversed by Billy Shaw. Punch to the back of the head. Missed that punch though, gonna leave him open. Shoulders slumped. Lance Romance is tired. Billy Shaw gonna reverse the momentum there in the corner, but Lance Romance does the same. Turning him around. What does Romance have planned here? Nothing pretty. Nothing pretty. Hang on. He's not gonna do what I think he's gonna do, is he? Lance Romance. Wait a minute. I think he's gonna go for a Romance bomb off the top. Incredible. But he's busy taunting and Brett Angel. I thought for a second he was going to let Romance get the pin, but no way. And now Angel, the Fisherman's Driver. Mamma mia. 1, 2. Romance's neck is getting a beating in this match, but still he perseveres. If I were Angel, I'd go for a pin on Billy Shaw right now. He's still out of it after that top rope Romance bomb. Again with these single knee backbreakers. Romance too busy taunting in this match. Should be getting to a pin. Clothesline by the big man. Ducks a clothesline attempt by Angel. Back body drop, but the Outcast just won't stay down. Ain't that the story of his career? Spine buster. Look at Billy Shaw. I don't think Romance realizes he's up yet, or maybe he does. Air raid siren neck breaker. And I think that might do it. 1, 2, 3. Lance Romance victorious. Tying things up between him and Billy Shaw a bit, heading into their one-on-one rematch next week at Exodus. And there's the first air raid siren neckbreaker Lance Romance hit early on in the match. And I can't believe Billy Shaw got up after the top rope Romance bomb. And I thought for sure Brett Angel had it one after hitting that Fisherman's Driver on Romance. But 'twas not to be. Romance got that thick neck, boy. Takes a lot to put him down. But of course, one-on-one can Romance get the job done against Billy Shaw at Exodus. And can Brett Angel win when it matters most? Maybe his last shot at redemption. We'll see how Ryan Kent and Josh Wolf fare in their triple threats throughout the night. And coming up next, guys, our first taste of women's action on the show as Joy Justice going to battle the returning Ashley Rain, who's been out all month nursing her wounds inflicted upon her at the hands of Janet Tor. You remember that Falls Count Anywhere match. Ashley Rain defeated Rose Beauchamp, the episode of Crossfire, after emergence, but then was brutally blindsided by Janet Tor, who hadn't been seen in months. And it turns out that Janet Tor was behind that attack on Ashley Rain all those months ago. It wasn't Rose Beauchamp after all. And Ashley Rain earlier this week requested that she get a street fight against Janet Tor at Exodus, granted to her by General Manager Ken Donahue. Ashley Rain says she's tired of being bullied. It's time for her to bully the bullies, and that's what she's looking to do at Exodus next week. But right now, has a big task ahead of her, quite literally, in the form of Joy Justice. Ashley Rain has faced a lot of adversity these last 6 months plus here in CMV, having her shin shattered by Riley Van Wilson, and then the attacks by Janet Tor. It's taken a lot for Ashley Rain to remain as upbeat and positive as she can, but you can see that it's slowly starting to wear on her. She's had enough, and I think we're going to see a real mean side come out at Exodus in that street fight. Maybe Ashley Rain will display a little bit of it here against Joy Justice. And of course, the Justice family in turmoil at the moment. Joy's husband, Jerry Leon, turning on the family to side with Mr. Slate. So you gotta wonder where Joy's head is at. Snapmare by the big gal. Gonna get a punch to the midsection though. Ashley Rain so far so good. Not looking too shabby. Hooks the leg after a leaping clothesline. Doesn't even get a 1 count though. Irish whip into the corner. Joy Justice going to put her up top. Tucking those legs behind the top rope. Joy Justice, I can tell you this much, doesn't have anything pretty planned for Ashley Rain. What the hell is this? Oh man, a rolling fireman's carry senton. And look at how Joy Justice just pushes Ashley Rain's face down with her hand, going for the pin. Believe it or not, not even a 1 count. Now we get a camel clutch mount. These straight shots getting through. Joy Justice has always been someone kind of on the back burner, lurking in the shadows. Could this be her moment to shine and maybe step into the forefront of the women's division by beating a former women's champion, a former Miss Magnificent Six? And speaking of, happy to announce that that match is returning, guys, next month at the Validation pay-per-view event where the brands will collide. The ladies will be showcased, the 2nd annual Magnificent Six ladder match, granting the winner a future world title match. But although Ashley Rain has a lot on her mind right now, gotta wonder if she wants another spot, maybe become 2-time Miss Magnificent Six. That could be her way back to the championship. Joy Justice right now, though, is all over her. A one-sided beatdown. Misses that punch. Now off the ropes. Joy Justice with an arm wrench. Walked right into a drop toe hold. Ashley Rain very crafty. And now going to use her athleticism. Around and around we go. Whirly Bird head scissors. Going to help Justice up to one knee. Man, the size difference here is pretty amazing. Elbow to the side of the head. Goes for a snapmare. Ashley Rain pushes her off, though. Snapmare of her own. And a drop kick to the shoulder. Maybe clipping the back of the head, too. Gonna go after that arm. Ashley Rain trying to slow this one down a little bit, pace herself. I know she's very emotional, but Ashley Rain's not dumb either. Very smart and calculated. Going to the top rope. Going to take a bit of a risk, and it does not pay off. Double knees to the gut. That high octane offense not really paying off for Ashley Rain. Joy Justice adopting a methodical pace. those kicks to the gut. Hurricane Rana by Ashley Rain immediately takes things up a notch and rushes to the pin just to get a 1 count. Joy Justice threatens a punch. Ashley Rain gonna actually punch her. Deflects the snapmare. Joy Justice, big gal. What is this? Old school tombstone pile driver. And this one might be over, guys. 1, 2, 3, it is! Joy Justice has just cleanly defeated Ashley Rain. This is an upset. This is a huge win for Joy Justice. Just beat a former world champion. And this brings to question, did Ashley Rain return a bit soon in her vengeance? She wants Janet Torr in a street fight, but wait a minute. No, Joy Justice, what's she doing now? Ashley Rain lying defeated, defenseless, and Joy Justice wanting to send a message at Ashley Rain's expense. You know, Janet Torr was watching this, probably with a big smile on her face. Will Ashley Rain be able to snap back to her A game come Exodus, or will this be the same sight we see except Janet Torr standing over Ashley Rain? And coming up next, my fine feather friends, some singles competition as we get the debut of Blake Albright taking on Jay Mamba, who of course is a fan favorite for the announced Fatal 5-Way ladder match that takes place next week at Exodus to crown a new Zero-G champion after Ozone vacated the title. A new champion must be crowned, and so Jay Mamba and 4 others going to compete ladder match to crown a new champion. Whoever scales that ladder, unhooks the belt as it hangs above, will be the new champion. Jay Mamba looking for just a little bit of last-second momentum, but hopefully he doesn't underestimate Blake Albright, who wants to make an impact in his debut here. Could certainly do so by putting down a Black Thunder. Going to see some more of the ladder match participants in action throughout the night. But let's see what Blake Albright can bring to the table. Like I said, Jay Mamba is certainly a fan favorite for that ladder match. Been pining for a shot at the ZOG Championship months now. He's finally got his opportunity, though I'm sure he would have wanted it to be one-on-one. He was scheduled to get the one-on-one shot against Ozone before Ozone left CMV and vacated the championship. So now Jay Mamba got to roll with the punches. We'll see if he can adapt. I think a ladder match is certainly going to complement the abilities of Jay Mamba, who already gets busted open with a swinging knee from Blake Albright, knocking Jay Mamba out of the ring. After that clothesline, I'm not too sure what Blake Albright was going for there, but Jay Mamba going to miss a step. Crack to the jaw. Throwing Jay Mamba down with that arm wrench, forearm smash to back him up, runs right into a European uppercut. And these kicks just too quick for Mamba to keep up with. Can't believe I'm saying that. Usually Mamba is the one running circles around his opponents. Maybe has met his match here in the debutee. After a neckbreaker, Albright trying for a pin, but not going to be so lucky. Draw kick evaded. Mamba looks to close the distance, gets a punch to the pec, another stiff kick to the midsection, another hangman's neckbreaker. A little bit more oomph on that one, a bit more stank. Mamba picking himself up on the apron. Ooh, gets enziguried to the outside rather unceremoniously, and Blake Albright impressing so far. Liking what I'm seeing from the kid. Oh, and it gets his ribs cracked off those steel steps. Welcome to Crossfire. Jay Mamba not going to take it easy on you. Nobody is. Cheeky jab gets shot down. Punch to the pec. And now Mamba gets tossed into the steps. Count of 4, open palm slap. Looks to do the same to the temples of Jay Mamba. But Black Lightning, woohoo! Around and around we go, finishing with a stunner off that tilt-a-whirl. Almost hard to keep up with, my eyes going around and around. Some power in the same breath displayed by Jay Mamba, who takes a step back, almost shocked at Blake Albright kipping up. Did not expect that. Irish whip on the rebound. Backbreaker. Loves his neck breakers. We know that about Blake Albright so far. It's the third one he's hit. Only gets him a 1 count though. Jay Mamba quick to his feet. It's a hard man to keep down. Forearm smash. But Blake Albright managing the stage is a step ahead of Jay Mamba in this match. Standing freaking corkscrew senton. Now that takes some real agility. But Jay Mamba says, all right, I'm through with this. Let me show you something. Sweeps the foot, standing moonsault, hooks the legs. Oh, wait a minute. What is... Some music has begun playing over the PA system here in the arena. Oh my God! Who the hell is that? Someone has entered the ring, or rather something. Look at the size of that guy. Trying to attack Jay Mamba. Who is this guy? Someone has just ran into the ring. But Jay Mamba, keeping his wits about him, has managed to battle the mystery attacker back, sent him rolling out of the ring, and since the guy didn't actually attack Jay Mamba, this match going to continue, no disqualification. Well, I don't know who that guy is. He's just getting up now. Is he going to maybe take the L and head to the back? His plan to interrupt this match didn't really pay off, guys. I have no idea who that is. But whomever that may be, it's obvious that his attempt here to attack Jay Mamba for whatever reason didn't really come to fruition, and so he's gonna disappear just as quickly as he appeared. I'll tell you one thing, that guy was gigantic. I don't know how the hell Jay Mamba was able to deflect his attack and stay focused here on Blake Albright, but man, cutter right there, and Black Lightning 1, 2, trying to strike, but never know what can happen here on Crossfire. And in CMV as a whole, there's that knee he hit the big guy with. Now Blake Albright gets one. Uno, dos, tres. Jay Mamba victorious. Impressive. Not only able to drive off that mysterious assailant, but also putting away Blake Albright. And there that guy is. He tried to attack Jay Mamba, but you see Mamba hit him with a knee, and the guy just lived to fight another day. Again, no idea who he is. We'll try to figure it out, but man, Jay Mamba, I can see why he is a fan favorite. Oh, look at that cut though. Oh my God, Blake Albright really messed him up with that knee to the face, but bleeding, but victorious. Is Jay the next Zero-G champion? I think maybe. Now, guys, our second triple threat match of the night. We saw Lance Romance victorious over Brett Angel and Billy Shaw at the top of the show. Now it's Josh Wolf's turn to see how he fares in this scenario. And it is Falls Count Anywhere as he tangles with former Zero-G champion, looking to become the first ever two-time Zero-G champion, Zach Angel and Mystery Mask III, both a part of that same Fatal 5-Way ladder match to crown a new Zero-G champion that Jay Mamba will also participate in. Josh Wolf looking for a bigger role, looking to become #1 contender for the CMV Global Championship. Hasn't held a world title since the start of last season when he lost the Alpha World Championship. And Wolf is on the hunt once again for the big gold, but he's got to be the better man against Brett Angel and Ryan Kent, which has proven to be a tougher task these last couple of months. Easier said than done. There we go. Referee rings the bell. Mystery Mask III going to go right for Josh Wolf. I guess the bigger target. Wolf just able to not even really evade him, just kind of sidestep him. Take out Zach Angel with a blue thunder bomb. Stomped to the quad by Mystery Mask III. And a blue thunder bomb for he as well. Let's not forget, guys, our main event here tonight. The big dog, Pierre Thompson, in action for the first time since Ascendance, as he teams with women's champion Kelsey Hayes to take on Danielle Davison, global champion, the man he meets in Exodus next week, Ace Reeves. Ace Reeves. No D. The D is silent. Snapmare and a kick to the back. Wolf going to look to end things early here. Not so lucky, though. Turn around and put on his derriere, Mystery Mask III. The international man of mystery. Along with Zach Angel, Jay Mamba, Achtung, and Matthew Justice. No doubt going to wow us in that ladder match at Exodus. One of them to become the new Zero-G champion. Wonder if there'll just be some question marks put down in the history books. Should it be Mystery Mask III who climbs that ladder to become the new champion? Slaps away the hand as Wolf, needing the gut, going to make it hard for Mystery Mask to breathe. Probably already hard enough in that mask. Zach Angel lost his championship in a ladder match to Ozone at Emergence. See if he's quick enough this time around to be the man, or rather the monster, to climb those rungs and retrieve the championship, bring it back in his possession once again, make history in the process. Wolf with kind of like a step-up knee. Mystery Mask III, though, out of nowhere, going to try to catch him off guard with that surprise small package. That's what I say in the bedroom. Took off my pants. Surprise, small package. No, crickets. Fair enough. Mystery Mask III feeling it right now. Oh, spraying his gun all over the place. Josh Wolf just going to give him 2 boots to the dome. Some punches to the temple as well, smashing him right into the canvas. No remorse. Now Wolf sets his sights on Angel. Some kitchen sinks. Russian leg sweep, center of the ring. Zach Angel and Mystery Mask III kind of at the mercy of Josh Wolf here. Oh, Mystery Mask, look how quickly he was able to drop down to that Dragon Sleeper, a maneuver that usually Zach Angel utilizes against his opponents, calls it the Sigil. Last episode, Zach Angel was able to defeat Mystery Mask III, so I think the international man of mystery wanted to try and beat him at his own game there. Counters the Irish Whip into the corner. Josh Wolf in trouble, or maybe not. Big punch. Mystery Mask able to keep up with the former world champion. Off the ropes, axe kick, the heel of his boot meeting the base of Angel's skull. Josh Wolf just completely defenseless. These super kicks, man, still not done. Double M3. Giving Josh Wolf all he can handle and then some. Busted. Fenrir open. Leaking like a faucet. And now gonna gouge that cut. Man, ruthless is the masked man. But look at Angel. From Mystery Mask's blind spot. Takes him out and now has Josh Wolf off the ropes. Reverse STO 1. Just a 1 count, man. Using Zach Angel's all momentum against the Mystery Mask the third. Off that spinning soul kick. Continues to target the back of Angel's head. That fireman's carry neck breaker. Ooh, hung out to dry. Watch out, Josh Wolf, 619, baby. Oh, didn't look like he really connected. Guess he got enough of it, though. Mystery Mask the third getting up like, I might. Ooh. This match looking like a car crash right now. By the way, this is Falls Count Anywhere. I don't think these three know it, though. They're content to duke it out in the ring. Irish whip into the corner. Mystery Mask the third taking his time. I don't know that he should be doing so. Josh Wolf back to his feet. He's just going to take a step back and let this happen. Why not? Why should he interfere? Smart move, honestly. Oh, now going to take his shot, seize the opening, but 'twas not to be. Or maybe so. Angel just chilling on the top rope as Wolf hits a ring-shaking spine buster. Gives you some flashbacks to Paul Anderson, the CMV Hall of Famer. Mystery Mask from his back, hitting a kick. Now going to refocus on Zach Angel. Hangman's neckbreaker, kipping up. What? Zach Angel took that like a champ. Waistlock lariat, going to keep Mystery Mask down. Oh, and there's the sigil. The sigil out of nowhere. Locked in on Josh Wolf, and this would be a huge dub for Zach Angel heading into the ladder match. But able to roll through Wolf. High caliber opponent that he is. Able to find a way out before he succumbs. Kick to the gut. There's no way, Jose. Inverted Pele kick. See how smart Josh Wolf is? He's seen throughout this match Mystery Mask the third doing all that damage to the back of Zach Angel's head, so he's going to do the same. Samoan driver. But does he see Mystery Mask the third coming up from behind? Back suplex into a neck breaker. Mystery Mask the third going to swoop in for this huge upset win? No. Wolf sitting up like, bitch, you what? Do you dare? Mystery Mask indeed does. Irish whip, elbow to the top of the head, gonna stun him. Wolf tries to go in for the kill, but Mystery Mask the third just a bit quicker. Face first off the top turnbuckle. Again. Slow and steady, steady and slow. That's the way to always go. Mystery Mask the third. Vertical suplex turn into a Hangman's neck breaker. Zach Angel immediately tries to get back to his feet as Mystery Mask goes over to Wolf, continuing whatever he was planning here in the corner. Look how he has to keep stopping and going back to Angel, though. Interrupting his plan. How rude. Gouging the eyes through the mask. And now it's Wolf who's just chilling like a villain up in the high rent district. Angel looking at these fans. Arm raised up high as if he's already won. Mystery Mask the third from the apron, gonna try to sneak it. Wolf, though, finally waking up. Taking for a walk. Josh Wolf, though, not in the mood. Maybe a snapmare, maybe a cutter. We'll never know. Mystery Mask attempting to keep The former world champion at bay, STO, with some serious power behind it. Threw up the X. Josh Wolf not messing around here. Getting rid of Mystery Mask III. Looking into the same as Zach Angel. But the former Zero-G champion, another sigil, locked in a second time. Will Wolf be so lucky to escape once more, or will he have to tap? There may be no escape, no rope breaks here. It's falls count anywhere. But Josh Wolf, he has the key. Zach Angel, relentless, just keeps throwing himself at Josh Wolf. But Wolf has an answer every time. What's he doing now? Oh! Out of the corner, reverse DDT. Only up to the 2 count, barely, as Mystery Mask back into the ring. And he ain't happy. Snapmare kick to the back, drops into the pin, hoping, praying, maybe. No. Looking at the ref, like, you gotta be kidding me. What a match this has been. And gotta be honest, I wasn't really expecting it to go so hard. Oh, Mystery Mask teleporting the Wolf. Kind of to his detriment, though. Oh, there's the cutter and the sigil locked in on Mystery Mask III. Wolf taking a nap against the ropes, and Mystery Mask gonna tap again. Zach Angel victorious. Much like Brett Angel and the first triple threat we saw here tonight, Josh Wolf, the victim of the rivalry between Zach Angel and Mystery Mask III, not involved in the decision as Zach Angel defeats the Masked Man, building even more momentum heading into that ladder match. But what is the next step and the future of Josh Wolf? Can he win the #1 contenders match at Exodus? And are we looking at the first ever 2-time Zero-G champion right there? And this one is huge, guys. Rising Star champion Jarek Lawson and his associate, as he called her on Twitter, Masaru, will be taking on the team of Joseph Santos and Rami Young in a mixed tag team competition at Exodus next week. But Jarek Lawson said he had a surprise for Joseph Santos here tonight on the Go Home edition of Crossfire episode 10, and that surprise is none other than Joseph Santos' former best friend, former tag team partner, and the man who nearly cost Joseph Santos his career, Tenra. Tenra is back. We have not seen him since the end of last season. And of course, it was at Homebound that Tenra and Joseph Santos clashed. And that unforgettable, for all the wrong reasons, Iron Man match. And Tenra it had to be called before it truly even ended, because Tenra just so viciously, just absolutely destroyed Santos. Still has the scars to this day, and we thought Santos' career was over, but of course Santos picked himself up. He busted his ass to make it back to the ring. And the start of the season was going so well for Joseph Santos until he hit kind of a brick wall when challenging for the United States title, and now it's just been hiccup after hiccup after hiccup, and the entire time Jarek Lawson has been there making fun of Joseph Santos, poking, prodding him, and now just going one step further, trying to throw Santos off his game even further before their mixed tag team match at Exodus next week. But this is huge. Tenra is back and taking on Joseph Santos in our tertiary main event of the evening. And how can Santos, how is he processing this right now? He's already got so much on his mind with the losing streak. Look how he's trying to pin Tenra right away. He wants this match over as quickly as possible, getting flashbacks to the last time he stood across the ring and stared Tenra in the eyes. The former NGW Tag Team Champions spent the better part of last year battling each other, beating the hell out of each other. You didn't think Jarek Lawson was going to go this far, as he and Masadu watch from ringside. Of course, Rami Young, who was kind of, you felt so bad for her, she was caught in the middle of the Misfits breakup last season, but she decided to stick by her man, stick by Joseph Santos, as Tenra went down a very dark path. And it looks like in his time away from the CMV ring, Tenra has jacked up, because he looks in peak physical condition. Joseph Santos, as mentioned before, came into this season red hot. He had put all of that behind him. He was a new man, focused on the future, no longer dwelling on the past. But Jarek Lawson has spent this last month just trying to burrow his way into the mind of Joseph Santos. Now this, you can't help but to feel for the man with the upside down frown. That upside down frown is starting to once again turn upside down to be an actual frown. That bare knee to the back of the head, and look at Tenra. Just as cocky as ever, the former NGW champion. Maybe coming to finish the job. Santos, you know, in the same breath, this could be huge for Joseph Santos, facing his past. If he can defeat Tenra here, maybe that'll be what it takes for Santos to finally snap back to the man he was at the start of this season. Clothesline there. Grabbing Tenra by the head, picking him up. Not backing down. Counters the Irish whip. Tenra taking a spill into the corner. Grabbing him right by the hair, though. And look at that. Rope burn across the forehead. Imagine how that feels. Using the ring as a weapon. Michinoku driver. And Tenra goes into the corner, pointing at the man who cost him the NGW Championship. Is vintage Tenra, but Santos knows him too well. There's the arm drag. Alley-oop. Santos never stays down for long. A fighter to the end. Expressions of Jarek Lawson and Masadu at ringside. They're enjoying every moment of this. They know what they're doing. This was calculated. Joseph Santos does make it to Exodus. What kind of frame of mind will he be in? Rami Young is watching with fear in her eyes. She knows what this has to be doing to Santos inside. Eating him up. Santos going to lean Tenra up against the ropes here. Oh, hang on a minute. The Florida Flatliner. Tenra knows how to use the ring as a weapon, but so does Santos. 1, 2. Santos looking off into the crowd, hands on his head. He thought surely that would do it, but if that doesn't, maybe this will. Santos focusing the upside down frown, baby. 1, 2. No. The plan of Jarek Lawson just nearly blowing up in his face. Wonder how Jarek Lawson got in contact with Tenra. Had to do some digging just to get a shot at Joseph Santos. Bringing up these demons. Tenra stomped to the chest. as he's able to get back to his feet. Those lethal kicks. And Santos just eats it. Pushes forward, grinding his teeth. Jawbreaker by Tenra, creating a bit of distance. Goes for a super kick. Like I said, Santos knows Tenra like the back of his hand. Oh, what a knee! Santos, burnt blood. And Tenra's still not done. Oh, no, don't tell me he's going to do what I think he's going to do. Brainbuster down onto the knee. 1, 2, 3. Jarek Lawson and Masadu is celebrating like they just won the Super Bowl at ringside. And my heart, I gotta be honest, my heart breaks for Joseph Santos right now. His career already suffering, and Jarek Lawson just along for the ride, pointing and laughing, and now this. Joseph Santos was only a man, and he could only be poked and prodded for so long. His mind played with. Jarek Lawson has truly done everything in his power to make it so that Santos shows up at Exodus in no good state of mind. But here's one thing, Tenra's back. And he ain't sorry. Crossfire number 10, some more women's action as 2 of the gals will be involved in the 8 women tag match at Exodus. They're going to go one-on-one representing their respective teams. Vanessa Morgan and Haley Jones. It will be women's champion Kelsey Hayes leading her team in a battle against Danielle Davis's team, and those 2 going to get the opportunity to lay hands on each other later on in our main event as a part of that mixed tag with Peter Thompson and Ace Reeves. But Haley Jones, her attention probably torn a bit between her best friend returning and the street fight she has with Janet Torn Exodus and her duties to team Danielle Davis. But right now she's got Vanessa Morgan to deal with one-on-one. And this is Morgan's first singles match. She is so far undefeated, but that's been in tag team competition the last month and a half or so. Kelsey has certainly built herself quite a team. Vanessa Morgan, Rosebud champ, and Amber Reed. But Danielle Davis has got herself quite a stacked foursome as well, bringing Haley Jones, Hikiko Mutsu, and Yuki Ito. Starting off with a feeling out process here between these 2. Haley Jones, nice trip. Vanessa Morgan looking up at her like, really? All right. Didn't expect that, maybe. Vanessa Morgan really rough and tough. Haley Jones super kick, man, doesn't even topple Vanessa Morgan. Barely seemed to affect her, really. But that jawbreaker going to get her off her feet. There's a kick to keep her down. Catches the second attempt at a kick. Throws her down to the canvas. There's that full mount. This is exactly what Haley Jones needs to keep away from, is tussling on the ground with Vanessa Morgan. Took some wide open shots there. Haley Jones going to be superior when it comes to speed and agility. If you ask me, got to use those attributes. Try and outmaneuver Vanessa Morgan here, but that's definitely easier said. Clothesline by Morgan. That punch right down the gullet. like Haley Jones is going to be tasting food differently from now on. Reverse DDT. Jones into a pin. That 1 count even eluding her. Knee to the face. Haley Jones said, hey, you want to start hitting hard? I got you. Here's Vanessa Morgan. Haley Jones just walked right into that small package. 1 count. No more. Bringing Haley Jones up to her feet. Kicks to the chest. There's a nice leg sweep. Jones got to get off her back. Vanessa Morgan trying to maybe go for a belly-to-belly, but Haley Jones with some well-placed elbows running right into Morgan, boosted her up and onto those ropes. Stun gun. Jones most definitely stunned right now, but able to snap to. Snapmare, kick to the back. Goes low. Vanessa Morgan turns around. Able to clip Haley with that clothesline. Over the knee we go. Clean knees, uncontested, to the face of Haley. And she's turning around, crawling on the canvas like she has no idea where she is right now. Is it Christmas? Cannonball senton. Vanessa Morgan thinks this one's finished, but not quite. Maybe down, but not out. Punch in the gut, gonna have Haley Jones keeled over. Responds with a kick. Vanessa Morgan absorbs it. Oh, knows how to use the ring expertly. Off that top turnbuckle, the old snake eyes. Vanessa now. Oh! Wait a minute. What the hell is this? What is Vanessa? I don't even know what to call this, guys. The gory special face buster, but now has turned into some sort of Boston Crab combined with the... I'm truly at a loss for words. Oh my God! Super kick to the rear of the head. 1. I don't know how Haley Jones escaped that submission move, let alone was able to get off that kick there. And spear! Spear from the big dog Kawhi. Into the pin she goes. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. You can see the wheels turning in the mind of Jones as she drives her knee right into the bridge of the nose of Vanessa Morgan. Still that 3 count. Is able to get away from her though. I mean, I'm still thinking about that submission hold. I got to do some research on that. That is some innovative anarchy. I mean, you hit something like that, you have to truly enjoy inflicting pain on your opponent to sit down and think of a move like that. Started out as a gory special face buster and turned into something otherworldly. Haley Jones trying to muster a comeback. Nearly got upset that time. 2.999 on the surprise small package. Haley Jones with some MMA on display. Trying to do best. Morgan at her own game goes for another step up high knee. Morgan's got it all scheduled out now though. She sees Haley Jones coming. Very back and forth between these two, very intense. Just as I'm sure it will be alongside their partners at Exodus. That 8-woman tag. Punches in bunches. Haley Jones doing a good job protecting her face, but definitely a couple of those body shots got in. Sit out alley-oop by Morgan. Looking to collect the dub, and just about does. Argue with referee James here, saying she heard the 3, but he's saying it is not so. What are we going to get now? Oh! Going over ahead. again and just dropping Jones face first into the canvas. Vanessa Morgan with an impressive win here on Crossfire. Impressive. Some momentum for her team. And Haley Jones loves a good fight. That's what she just got. They might be opponents again at Exodus. They might be on different teams, but you love to see some sportsmanship. Co-main event now, guys, in our final triple threat match of the night. Things have not gone so well for Ryan Kent's Exodus opponents and Brett Angel and Josh Wolf so far. Here tonight, though, neither was involved in the decision in Brett Angel's triple threat. Lance Romance pinned Billy Shaw. And in Josh Wolf's triple threat, Zach Angel tapped out Mystery Mask the third. But now it is time to see how Ryan Kent fares Extreme Rules against two former Alpha World Champions as well. The Russian Ogre, Guri Sukhanov, and the Portuguese God of Wrestling, Kevin Silva. Now, Ryan Kent has accomplished just about every single thing there is to accomplish under the banner of CMV in his long career. But he has never held that global championship. That's one of the very few championships he hasn't held as the most decorated champion in CMV history. And if he can better Brett Angel and Josh Wolf at Exodus in their triple threat, he will get his shot to add that title to his stacked resume. Right now, though, he's testing the waters with two men who have shared the accolade of Alpha Champion with him. Guri Sukhanov just taking it to Kevin Silva and then whipping Ryan Kent across the ring. Oh, it's been a good season so far for Guri Sukhanov. We've only seen him sparingly a couple of times since the season began, but he is undefeated. Guri Sukhanov built towards a possible future championship match, especially if he can emerge with a win here. Kevin Silva from behind, gonna topple the giant. Ryan Kent gonna take advantage. A punch to the face that only seems to mildly inconvenience Guri Sukhanov, who not used to being thrown over someone's shoulders, escapes with some elbows to the side of the head of Kevin Silva. Still to come to cap off the night, our main event mixed tag team action, as we will see the big dog Pierre Thompson return to the ring for the first time since Ascendance, teaming with women's champion Kelsey Hayes to take on Danielle Davis and global champion Ace Reeves. Of course, it will be the winner of the title clash at Exodus between Pierre Thompson and Ace Reeves that will face the winner of the triple threat that Ryan Kent is a part of, along with Brett Angel and Josh Wolf. CMV gonna certainly step up the next month with validation on the horizon, the battle of the brands, and as announced earlier tonight, the return of the Women's Magnificent Six ladder match. Snapmare kick a kick by Ryan Kent, who slides out of the ring. This is Extreme Rules. Anything goes. No countouts, no disqualifications. What does Ryan Kent have? Looks like a sledgehammer. Power bomb off the gut wrench by Guri. Might be the only way to weaken Sukhanov. Ryan Kent, though, got to break up that pin. Doesn't need to. Kevin Silva out on his own. Wheelbarrow by the CMV PGOW. Portuguese God of Wrestling. stalling jackhammer Ryan Kent. What's he trying to do? Put Kevin Silver through the canvas? Man. Guri pop up right hook. A sign of the end usually. Sukanov could be looking for that earth-shattering powerbomb of his pretty soon. With Ryan Kent rolling out of the ring, Kevin Silva may play the role of victim. He's trying to keep Guri Sukanov at arm's length. Oh, hoisting the near 500-pounder up. Having to use the ropes to help himself out. That flatliner now, he's got the sledgehammer. Oh, changed his mind. They're going to go for the pin instead as he sees Ryan Kent come back into the ring. A 0 count. Nil. None. Zip. Nada. Grabbed by the tights. Thrown shoulder first into the steel post. Ryan Kent. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen. Not able to keep up the 400-plus pounds. Running power slam by Sukanov. The Ogre with a barrage of forearm smashes from the fireman's carry position. Just dangling. Fireman's carry. Ooh, ending with a snake eyes. And now Kevin Silva. Oh my God, Guri Sukanov already deadly enough. Got a sledgehammer in his hand. Stick end into the gut. Ooh. Rearranging those guts. The former international champion fighting off the ropes. Powerbomb to Kevin Silva, but Ryan Kent gonna come into harm's way as Silva rolls to the outside. The Firestarter able to fight his way down to his own 2 feet. And there's the sledgehammer to the knee, trying to take out the base of the Russian Ogre. 1. That's a 1 count. Can you believe it? Kevin Silva wants to blindside Ryan Kent. Too busy dealing with Guri. Silva off the ropes. Senton. And the biggest man in this match by far, but that's still going to do some hurt to the chest and ribs. And this is golden opportunity for either Kevin Silva or Ryan Kent, with Guri Sukanov currently down on the outside. One of them to try and put the other away. Hold on. Kent gonna look to do just that. 1, 2. Guri slowly but surely, sledgehammer in hand, gets the stick into the ribs again. Kevin Silva busted open, blocking that forearm smash. Swatted out of the air like a fly. Ryan Kent from behind. Taking all 400-plus pounds down with that slam. The 3 count still able to elude him. Irish whip, Kent hanging out of that top rope. And Guri Sukanov just to his face. Gonna talk that smack. I don't think Ryan Kent speaks Russian. Powerbomb off the shoulder. Hooks the leg. 1. What's Kevin Silva fishing for? He's got a kendo stick. Decides to drop it. And now going to be paying the price for doing so. Kent Clash. What's Guri doing? 1, 2, 3. Ryan Kent able to pick up the victory as Guri Sukanov just noped right out of this match. He was like, I'm done. Pretty much handed the win to Ryan Kent on a silver platter. And Kevin Silva, all he had to do was not drop that kendo stick. And he probably would have had a better chance of not losing this match, but indeed he did. Off the Kent Clash, the Firestarter, the only one to win his triple threat match tonight. What does that mean for Exodus? I'm not sure. Does that sway your opinion? Will Ryan Kent be the next #1 contender? We'll find out at Exodus. I don't know that either Brett Angel or Josh Wolf are going to be so gracious as Guri Sukhanov just was. Main event time now here on Crossfire episode 10. The go home before next week's Exodus event. And what a way to end the show as we get the return of the big dog. Prime time. The Impact player. He should get a plaque. Maybe he will if he actually becomes world champion in Exodus next week. But Pierre Thompson, for the first time since Ascendance, guys, where he, of course, defeated Brian Jacobson in what many considered a #1 contenders match. After that, Pierre Thompson kind of fell off the map for a while before re-emerging last month after Ace Reeves became global champion by dethroning Hayden. Pierre Thompson ruined what should have been the biggest moment of Ace Reeves' life, let alone his career, putting down the Gravity Manipulator and staking his claim to a championship match, the one he feels as though he earned at Ascendance. And Ace Reeves, never one to back down from a challenge, actually told the general manager of Crossfire, Ken Donahue, make it official, and so he has. For Exodus, next week, will Pierre Thompson finally fulfill his destiny and become world champion? As this mixed tag match gets underway, the women's champion Kelsey Hayes and Danielle Davis going to start it off. These two facing off one-on-one a couple of weeks ago, with Danielle Davis being bested by Kelsey Hayes and afterwards attacked with a steel chair. Danielle Davis, upon her return after a few months on the shelf, said that she was done waiting in line. She was done waiting for her turn. This was going to be the season she would finally become women's champion after many failed attempts last season. And that may have been her biggest opportunity to get that shot against Kelsey Hayes a couple weeks ago. But again, Kelsey Hayes was the one who stood tall in victory. And then, just to add the cherry on top, beat Danielle Davis down afterwards with a steel chair. But Davis showed just how ready she is for a war last week when she defeated Amber Reed. No holds barred. Now these two are going to lead their respective teams into battle at Exodus next week. Danielle Davis doing all she can to keep her name revolving around that women's championship. Said that Kelsey Hayes got lucky a couple weeks ago, and if they were to face off one more time with the title on the line, it would not happen again. Ooh, one cannot deny, has ruled the women's division with an iron fist these last few months. Since dethroning Riley Van Wilson, retaining inside of the Hell in a Cell at Emergence last month. There's a tag, which means Pierre Thompson is also going to become the legal competitor of his team. And here we go, time to see if Pierre Thompson is still on that shit. has not had a match in over 6 months. But I know, I've seen Peter Thompson in the Performance Center nearly every single goddamn day, busting his ass. Did you know that this is his first ever, in his over 4-year career at CMV, his first ever one-on-one championship match? Only his second ever championship match, period. His first was inside of the Elimination Chamber last season. And for years, people have been saying Peter Thompson, is on the Mount Rushmore of CMV superstars who have never won the world title, but should have, by now. And so for a lot of people, it's time for Peter Thompson to fulfill his destiny at Exodus, but Ace Reeves stands in his way. This kid, man, since debuting in the middle of last season, has just instantly become a star and sort of fulfilled his own destiny in a way when he dethroned Hayden at Emergence. But just as he once again reached the peak of the mountain, there was Peter Thompson to try and knock him down. Ruin what should have been the biggest moment of Reed's life. Becoming world champion. But Ace Reeves is always ready for a fight, no matter the challenger, no matter the day, the week, the month, the year. So he said, you want it, come and get it. I'm not running away. I'm not scared. I'm ready for the fight. Just got turned inside out with that clothesline, though. I'll tell you what, if these last few minutes are any indication, Peter Thompson, there ain't no ring rust on him. Here's Ace Reeves making the tag. So back in comes Kelsey Hayes, too. Oh, jawbreaker. The boss, as she likes to call herself, of the women's division here on Crossfire. Getting knocked for a loop. Goes for a clothesline. Danielle Davis saying, too quick for you. Kick to the midsection. Spinning soul kick. Snapmare. Both these ladies spent the last couple of weeks building their teams, and I'll say it's going to be a hell of a battle at Exodus. There's the tag. Ace Reeves like a house of fire. Dropkick on the way down. Taking Peter Thompson by arm and by leg towards the center of the ring. Some punts. Fast and sharp to the face. Look how he's not giving Peter Thompson a second to breathe. The big dog gonna make him. Stomp to the back of the head. Elbow drop. And there's another. One more. Gonna be that. Oh, Kelsey Hayes. Look how she's telling Peter Thompson, you be a man. Get in there. Looks like Thompson wanted the tag. I guess she really is the boss. Peter Thompson right back on the attack at the behest of Kelsey Hayes. Continuing to go for this Boston Crab. Working on the lower back of Ace Reeves, the global champion. Just an arm's length away from that bottom rope. Able to get Peter Thompson off him, but now from the corner, finding it hard to keep a lid on the Impact player. Irish Whip coming back, bumping chests. Ace Reeves said it himself on Twitter. Big moments, big fights is what makes a champion. The day in, the day out, the hard work, accepting any challenge that comes to you. Ace Reeves lives for the fight. And a fight he's not only getting here tonight, but he damn sure is going to get an Exodus. But he is ready to return it tenfold. Tornado DDT through the ropes. Rightfully getting a "This is awesome" chant from the CMV universe. Now we get a Hurricane Rana. And on the full mount, some right hands raining down like thunder and lightning. Peter Thompson chucks him into the apron. The age-old battle that Ace Reeves has faced before many times. Can his speed and agility outmatch the just raw power and aggression of Peter Thompson, who nails the global champion with the play of the day? Now, right to the steel steps, Thompson wants to do as much damage as he can before Exodus, and you can't knock him for it. Trying to better his odds of leaving Exodus as global champion. Into the ring we go. Just before the count of 12. Here, Thompson, I might say, looking better than ever. Not only has he, not missed a step since Ascendance, but look at that. Danielle Davis going to tag herself in. Here, Thompson has no choice but to retreat back to his corner. Smart move by Double D. She saw that Ace Reeves was in trouble, wants to keep this match alive. Front headlock by the boss. Hand chopped away. Swinging neck breaker. Danielle Davis has these fans on their feet and has Kelsey Hayes on the run. Nowhere to run, though. Nowhere to hide. Danielle Davis wants that championship that Kelsey Hayes holds. She's going to keep on hounding her till she gets it. Look how tenacious Danielle Davis was last season. Never let a loss keep her down. Every time she got put down, she would come back stronger. There's the implant buster. Danielle Davis in trouble. Ace Reeves pushing Kelsey Hayes off, making sure not to be too rough and cause a disqualification, but ensuring that this match does not end. Booty popping up moonsault. Ace Reeves got a hell of a view there from the apron. Oh, you saw how Kelsey Hayes was trying to wind up that punch, and Danielle Davis was like, hold this elbow for a second. One count. Not gonna taste that Kelsey's mouth. Runs into that sidewalk slam. These fans firmly behind Double D and the global champion. Oh, but she wasted that time pandering. Kelsey Hayes, sunset flip. Gonna try and steal it here. It's the one count. See how Ace Reeves hesitated to break up that pin. You know how iffy these referees can be with handing out disqualifications when it comes to the women. Drop kick. Stomp onto the hand. Going up top. Could Danielle Davis be thinking about a Globo? I think she is. Oh, but Kelsey Hayes. That's what led to Danielle Davis's defeat at the hands of Hayes a couple weeks ago in their one-on-one match, and it might be the same here tonight. Off the Barton's carry, a clock cleaner. Just a 2 count though. Saw some spit go fly, maybe even a tooth. Not too sure. Snap vertical suplex, Kelsey Hayes. These fans ain't about it. Clotheslined out of the ring. Danielle Davis tumbling. Kelsey Hayes over the top rope with a suicide dive. It is not often that we see the women's champion take a dive like that. And what is she doing? Danielle Davis misses the rear end. Tries to go for a high kick, but lands with a thud after that sweep. Kelsey Hayes wanted to take out Danielle Davis at ringside. Maybe try and win via countout. Scoop slam. Watching as Kelsey Hayes pulls herself up on the ropes. Danielle Davis, Irish whip to the corner. On top. This could end very badly for either woman. but it looks like it's going to be Kelsey Hayes. In this case, German suplex from up high. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. It ain't over yet, though. Danielle Davis looking out of the sea of fans in front of her. Tag to Ace Reeves. Pierre Thompson coming in. Ace Reeves going to cut him off, though, with a kick to the gut. Danielle Davis and Ace Reeves, what are they thinking here? Double kick to the midsection. What are they doing? Double Shining Wizard. Now, that was awesome. Picture moment right there. Working in tandem. Now with Kelsey Hayes out of it. At ringside, Ace Reeves going to see if he can cap this one off in a big way. Thompson trying to go low. Ace Reeves suckered him into that front headlock Irish whip. Big punch in the midsection. Gets denied. Discus knife edge chop. No, sir. Backflip. Ace Reeves is feeling it, telling Pierre Thompson, come on, what you got? You talk a big game, you attack me from behind, but face-to-face, man-to-man, you ain't much. Oh, Pele kick. After the O'Connor roll, Pierre Thompson has to get the hell out of there. You can't keep up with Ace Reeves. Goes low as Thompson. Goes high as Reed. Reeves, should say. Another backflip. The energy coursing through his veins. Ace Reeves riding that high right now as these fans are on their feet chanting his name. Back into the ring we go. Kelsey Hayes extending her hand, seeing that Pierre Thompson is not in a good way. What's Ace doing here, though? As he grabs at his ribs. He's doing too much taunting. Both men talking that trash. There's a time for talk, though, and a time for fight. And I don't think the middle of a match is the time for talk. Ace got clipped there, able to roll out to the bottom rope, though, and avoid that attack. Right wherewithal by the global champion. Spinning back fist. Ace Reeves just where he wants him. Thompson getting to his feet. Has no idea about the storm that's coming, though. Suicide dive. The third This Is Awesome champ in this match. But what a minute it has been. I think as the kids would say today, this has been lit. Tries to go for another spinning soul kick. Collar double tie up, and Pierre Thompson going to win that test of strength 10 times out of 10. Oh, spear! Spear at ringside. The Impact player has just cut. Ace Reeves in 2. Falling drop kick. Count of 8 right now by referee James. Danielle Davis keeping a watchful eye, but there's really not much that she can do. The play of the day a second time. 1, 2. Thompson can barely stand. First match in over 6 months, and it has been a ringer. Back to Kelsey Hayes, and so in comes Danielle Davis, thrown overhead by the women's champion. I think the men are just about out of it at this point. It might be down to the gals to finish the fight here in our main event of Crossfire episode 10. Psyching Kelsey Hayes out with the knife edge chop, drops her with a DDT and telling her, you stay right there. Going to the top rope, thinking about it. But she remembers it almost cost her earlier in the match, and it did cost her 2 weeks ago. Another psych out DDT. just going to go for the pin. 1. Danielle Davis, she's adapting. She's learning, using that past knowledge right now. Kelsey Hayes. Sleeper slam. Ace Reeves. Oh! Not able to make the save in time. And Kelsey Hayes able to sniff out the pin on Davis. Once again, the women's champion gets the better of Double D despite a valiant effort. And I think it was Danielle Davis's indecision towards the end of whether or not she should go for her Globo that cost her. It gave Kelsey Hayes the opening that she needed. And in doing so, Pierre Thompson also victorious in his first match back. But what happens at Exodus? Will the big dog finally become a world champion? Or will Ace Reeves continue to make sure that he's brought up in that discussion about the superstars who should have won the world title by now, but haven't?